wonder why as a husband want to spend so much time with his side chick than the legally married wife at home. The reason for that, when the wife is a type that always deny the husband access to a Jerusalem. You know what I mean? And yes, wife is legally married to that when he wants to cool off, she's supposed to give him a free access, but no, wife is never available. It's a situation that either he has to plead and plead and plead. I haven't heard of some husband having to pay the wife, to just have such pleasant moment with the wife. And I wonder, does that really happen? Please, let's not be a wife that does scotch to the husband. When you are that type that you are not always available, giving him access each time he wants to enter. Today you have a PIN code that you have placed on it, and he's able to access that PIN code. Your PIN code might be a specific amount he has to pay, and he's able to access it. That day you have allowed him to have access. Then after some days or so, you change the PIN code again. It will take weeks again before he can access that PIN code, before he can have his way again. This is supposed not to be. No. When you are doing that, to some women, I've heard from them, that's a way of them having their way, and also that is the way of showing off to the man, making the man to know that he doesn't need to take them for granted. Please, that is not wisdom. When you are doing that as a wife, you are exposing him more to the outside world. I repeat myself, you are exposing him more to the outside world. He said, but my husband is a born again. No, he cannot do such. Who says so? Remember, he's a born again, but also it's his blood and water that flows in his veins. So he's still very subject to temptation. Don't forget, the way you are denying him, there are 1001 Delilah had there, Jezebel had there, that are willing to give you to him for free of charge. And one of them can be his side chick. So because you are not allowing him access, every time he has to be misunderstanding, every time he has to plead and plead and plead, and you do not care how he feels and everything, falling so cheaply into the hands of their side chick. There are some husbands that even that have made up their mind and say, never will I, do this against my wife. I love my wife so much. By the time you are not going it the wrong way, don't be surprised as a husband that made that vow that never will he do such. Don't be surprised as a man start falling cheaply for another woman. And at times, I'm not even be one woman. Because if you can do it with one woman, don't be surprised it's now what, exposed to start doing with more women. And who is the cause? Of course, you are the wife. Yes, it's not every man that can resist that temptation. And you also understand as a wife, the way men has been built up, totally different from way women. A woman can hold back herself by years and years again, but not a man. Men, they are easily subject to such temptation. On their part, it becomes stronger than we women. That is why you see a woman can resist, but men, they find it so difficult to resist. So instead of exposing them to so dangerous moments, why don't we be the one that wash over them? So please, as a wife, you have got work to do. If you want your husband not to have so much pleasure, spending time with the side chick, then you. Because come to look at it, he will always come home if he has something inviting, something that he is looking back onto at home. But if the person he wants to come and meet, and when he gets there, it's the same person that is like scaring him out. That same person that I say, my soup today is not available for you to eat, for you to have access to. What do you expect from him? So please, let's be wise as wise, and God will help us in Jesus' name. And if there's any other way, maybe anything he has done that you're not so happy with, I will not plead denying access, way of punishing him. No. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up, a follow. It's help us to check, so that we save homes, marriages out there. Thank you.